Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout Speed Round, where we answer a quick question every day to keep our group chat fun going all week long. Halloween is just around the corner, and if you're like me, you've already bought 5 bags and eaten it of Halloween candy, I'm
Yes.
referring to, of course. What kind of candy treats do you hand out on Halloween? I'm wondering, Catherine, what have you got at your house?
We usually do candy and we need lots. We get a
Do you?
ton of people. And one year, well, two things. Down the street, there's a household that gives out sun chips, like little packs of chips. And they're actually really popular and
I would
kids
like
eat
that.
them like while they're out walking around.
Cool.
And so one time we thought we would do chips and water, like Capri Sun. And that was not a good. Those are too heavy. Like
Yeah.
that does not work. So, but we typically fall back on the just like gigantic bags of candy. But we need to have like coordinated policy because I give like a couple things to each person if they're small, and my husband is of the like one to a customer mentality, and so
Yeah.
then sometimes we run out, or it's not fair. So we are still refining our strategy, I would say.
Yeah.
How about you, Terry? What happened to your
We
house?
live on a cul-de-sac off a fast road, so we really hardly get anybody. We don't have any kids on our cul-de-sac anymore. So we always buy a bag. My husband will just buy a bag of something at the supermarket, and I wind up putting it in the freezer and then eating it over the course of a month if I'm good. Because my kids don't really like candy that much. My son won't eat chocolate at all. So it falls to me. But, there were
The
some years
sacrifices that
I
mothers
throw
make.
myself on the candy to protect my family. It's just that simple. But we really, if anybody comes to our door, we give them like 5 or 6 things because nobody else is going to come. And then there's every now and then we run out and have to like give them things from the pantry. But
Or just turn off the light and
because
hide.
it's like, yeah. So I really feel bad because I really enjoy having the trick-or-treaters come to the door. And sometimes occasionally we've had people like drive onto our cul-de-sac and just let kids out to come up to our door. I don't know what that's about. But
That's what we get in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
We get carloads of people coming from who knows where.
We get carload, singular. How about Nicole? Do you get a lot of Halloween action there at your door?
No, in our old house in Canada, we lived in a kind of like a condo area, so we would get a lot of kids and people dropping their kids off to just wander. And here, it seems like we get maybe 8 or 9 kids. So I just end up buying the good stuff.
Yeah.
The Reese's peanut butter cups, and sometimes I'll get the full size ones. Well, I do get the full size ones for my neighbor's kids because this is her first stop. So
Yeah.
she brings her kids over here, and so I do that. But yeah, it's pretty quiet in these parts.
Do any of your kids still go trick-or-treating?
No.
My son has told me that he's not going this year because he's afraid of clowns.
Oh my. That's
Yeah.
going to put a damper on it.
Yep.
We had a clown sighting in my town on a billboard.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Creepy.
Strange days, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Well, that's it for today's speed round. Come back tomorrow for another question and visit parentingroundabout.com for all our group chats and other weekly episodes.